Hello guys, I am Phoenix Ace, and today I will be showing you what I consider to be an extreme change to combat. So let's get to it. Why did I sound like so much like a robot? Holy moly, what are you doing? Let go of that. So this is some of the new items that we got. The forge has been reworked. There's 3 different types of bellows, but I will be using this guy. Sounds like Tyron breathed into the mic. We've got the grinder for grinding. You need a windmill for that. There's new windmills, but I don't care about that right now. There's tongs. Got steel tongs, and yeah. Explain the chest. Alright, and here we have basically everything, really. We have steel falks, or yeah, falks. Something, I don't know, I can't speak. We have new spears. Alright. Damn it. We have new spears, we have iron, and finally meteor iron spears, along with steel spears. And all the other spears got a whole new texture to them. They are all pretty damn good now. And yeah, we got obsidian, flint, copper, bronze, black bronze, bismuth bronze, and then of course that's tin bronze. And then, to my knowledge, ornate did not change, but that's not important. What is important is within this chest right here. And within this chest right here, there is Falx, Short Sword, Blackguard, and the Forlorn Estok, which have the new grinder mechanics in here. And yeah, with that, you just take this, and you just shift, or yeah, control, and you do this until it kicks you off and you can't do it anymore. But yeah, this usually takes a bit of time. It gets only up to 10%. And basically, it takes 60... It takes, I think, 10%? No. About 1% of the durability. Less than that, about... Depending on what the durability of what you're using, it's less or more. So for a steel Falx, it's like 60 durability. For the S-Talk, it's only like 10. And you can tell when it's giving you an increase, because I had 2% before, now it's 5%. And this could take quite a bit of time, so, you know. Be prepared to sit here for a minute or 3. And then boom, once that's done, 10% kicks you off, and I'd already sharpened it a tiny bit before, but look at that, only 60 less durability. And of course, for something that has 110 durability, it took 30, and then for something that has 650, it took off 10. So it's it'll take off as much durability in relation to whichever item it is. So you're not getting gypped out of 60 durability every single time. And yeah, that's a good combat because the crit chance, it doubles damage. So basically, this is a 10% increase in durability because sometimes it'll take half as many hits to kill something when you get a crit. And yeah. Alright, and then this is the big, huge new thing. This is what your steel or metal items will look like from now on when they're not crafted into the full thing. Basically, there's quenchable and it has a range, temperable and a range. These do the exact same thing but have different methods to do it. Quenchable is you put it in water to cool it off, and temporal is has a lower chance of... I'll put the stats up on the screen while I'm saying this, but basically temporal takes a bit longer, but it's less likely to break. Quenchable is significantly faster, but you need a higher temperature, and it has a slightly higher chance to break. So yeah, and then of course and it gives you a power gain, or it gives you a durability gain. For durability gain, you require it to be covered in fire clay. But if you don't cover it in fire clay, it gives you a 10% damage increase. So yeah, and then for just that, basically all you do is just boom, and then covered in fire clay, and then that's what that gives you. Bada bing, bada boom. And then for that, yeah. And then of course, durability gain for both of these. For mining tools, of course, it's a speed increase, not a damage increase. So yeah, Rock Deep is going to get a lot quicker done. Alright. For this doohickey, I'm using white coal, which each and every single coal has a different modifier for the forge. Of course, white coal was always the best coal, and now even more so. And thus, you light it and fuel for 20 hours, so you waste much less coal. If you're forging a lot at least, and it takes time, look at that. And then of course, bellows to get it hotter. Oxidized the coal, and then it goes down, but of course it goes up and down depending on the temperature. The hotter it is, the faster it goes down, the cooler it is. Unfortunately, this will go away in the end, but yeah. And then for one of these, bing bada boon, you put that in there and you bellow it. And you wait for it to get within the proper quenchable temperature. I'll show quenching, and I'm not going to show you tempering because all it does is do the same thing. You just need to hold it in your inventory until it's cooled down ready, and then it'll either snap in your inventory or it'll give you exactly what you need. Of course, there's new tongs for this. Tongs are no longer just the wooden ones with infinite durability. Every single individual item you hold will take off 1 durability. So yeah, tongs got a nerf, but more style, more swag. So when this gets above 8's15, it'll be perfect time. So the coals naturally sit at about 700 degrees, so you have to bellow. And then once you bellow, you put it in, and then there's a chance it'll snap, or you'll get the power increase. And then from that point forward, you can make quite the mighty weapon. But then yeah, just like that, grab it out, durability increase, and then you can see the shatter chance, you can see the durability gain, and you can see the power gain. Though under normal circumstances, it would be 5.3 damage. Ah, so it doesn't show the durability increase, unfortunately. So yeah, that should be a bit different. Ah, it's a spear issue. Ah, I see. Okay, spear problems. But yeah, look at that. A whole extra 5. And then look at that mining speed. Hardened durability, mining speed. Why does it give me more mining speed? Ah, it's a double feature. I see. Okay. And then, of course, I already explained the grinder. Just gotta grind away. Once you can grind even tempered or quenched. And then it starts off as, yeah, stacks up. Very nice, very nice. And then, of course, for this, the steel spear, of course, is like the best item you can make, and unless you forge it, as it currently stands, all of the spears were nerfed. Every single spear in the game had a throwing nerf and a damage nerf, basically. And the only spears that were not affected by this nerf are the ornate spears, which are only buyable. So yeah, ornate spears were already the best, now they remain the best. Only 1 point damage, 0.1 damage worse than even a steel spear. And you can buy these like off the rip. And then the throwing damage, of course, is like 2 whole points less. Less than 2 points less. And yeah, basically, these are your new friends. And then go hog wild in behind this wall. I can't spell for shit. And yeah, combat has changed a little bit more than just that. We have new piggies. These ones, all of these ones, remain the same. These are your standard piggies. There's some over here recently. Oh god, did they get scared? Oh, nope, I see him. Do you see that guy right there? There's a man's over here. Doing manly things. Look at him. Doing manly things. Several days before it's ready to mate. Oh dear god. Getting out of here. And then, of course, there is the new biggest boy. Doing biggest boy things. So yeah, this guy is a tier 2 damage. The normal boar is 1. And then yeah, he's not hostile like most boars. Unless there's probably kids around, like usual. And he has triple the HP of the other ones, so if you make this man mad, yeah, have fun. I wonder how fast he is. If I can even attack him. Oop, not you. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He is in fact faster. Oh, and he is not having a good time. Oh, it missed. Okay, we good? We're good? We're good. Okay, we're good. Oh, we're not good! Are we good? We're not good. Are you fucking trickster? Where are you going? Where's your teleportation powers? So yeah, apparently the boars in the new update can also teleport. Obviously not intentional, but completely and utterly horrifying. So watch out for teleporting boars. And as you can see, he did 10 damage to me. So yeah, well, that's not quite bear level. It's not quite as horrifying as a bear. No, actually, yes it is. I lied. So yeah, Scary Berry. That's rude. Oh, and then the newest mechanic that we got here is fishing. Fishing is completely changed. You need a rod. It's gone. You need a rod now for the fish. But, as you can see, dodge. Red marker, and dodging, and dodging, and dodging, and dodging. Straight up you can see my cursor go red, so I'm actively hitting the hitbox, but it is still dodging. What you can do instead, though, is... it's a bit jank. It still dodges. But if you predict the fish and it doesn't dodge, you can still get the fish that way. But you can also spearfish still. It's a bit jank. I might just suck, to be honest, but the water, it kind of bounces off, so you gotta predict the fish. But if you can predict the fish, like so, you can still spearfish, as God intended. And the reason I mention this in the combat episode, that I mention fishing, is because that's a dodge mechanic. Imagine what they could do to a hostile mob with such a mechanic. I like the idea of that.